Yeah, we're probably live. Go.
Let me check.
We're live. We're live. I'm looking.
Oh, yeah, we're live. What's up, guys? We're back. It's me, Trey, again. And with Joe and Workman. Workman's our in-race reporter. Joe's our other commentator in the stream you're watching. We're here for the Rowdy Bush drink? Rowdy Bush Energy?
Rowdy
Drink?
Energy.
Charlotte? Whatever it's called. Rowdy Energy Drink. Charlotte race. 100 laps Charlotte again. With the Elite Racer Series brought to you by a Double G Construction and Roofing. Joe, tell me a little bit about Charlotte.
It's a mile and a half, like all the others. And it's long. It's 100 laps. So, yeah. I mean, I don't really know.
Man, I feel like we
I'm,
just did a 100 lap race.
I'm not good at Charlotte, so the wrong person to
Is there
go
a way
to
to be
for
good at
race.
Charlotte?
Whatever it is, I don't know it. So.
Same here. I mean, what? It's the turns are the corners are different as hell. We know that
Yeah.
for a fact.
Yeah, 1 and 2,
one
I
and
feel
two
like it's a
is
lot
normal.
easier. Yeah.
And then 3 and 4, you gotta go like enter high, stay medium, exit high, or something like that. Your car shoots up top for some reason, and no one understands why. The draft, it's probably going to be a big thing in this race.
Yeah.
Compared to our last one. It's the home of NASCAR, so everyone wants to win there. Workman wants to definitely get revenge. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all know that. Workman, what are you looking to do this race?
Win.
There you go.
And all right, cool. Any strategy?
Win.
Go hard.
No, that's no.
It
there it
doesn't
is.
matter what car it is.
How'd the
every car
practicing
saving
pit
fuel
road go?
as hard as possible.
How did practicing pit road go? Tricky.
Good. Had a good entry the first time, and I'm gonna do the same thing all night.
All right, knock on wood. Don't jinx it.
I'm just gonna pass every car like every car saving fuel, and I gotta go as hard as I can to make up the gap.
There it is. How did how'd qualifying go? Who's where?
I can tell you in like 2 seconds. And yep, that must have done something because I'm on pole.
There you go.
Oh, you're on pole. There you go. Well, Workman on pole. Good job, Workman.
By only a full tenth and a half.
That's a good average start for the night.
Yeah.
I think I saw
Uh,
Big Jim in
first start?
second.
It's me, Big Jim, KD, Dirty Boy, AJ, that's the top 5, Arrow, Koala, Baronate. I gotta keep going back and forth here. I wish they give you they wrote it in order of the starting spot,
Sorry.
not like points.
I do wish that, yeah.
E. Allen, the 9th, Glizzy 10th, Alpha, Pens, Jesse, Tango, and then Jacko.
Alpha back in
There it
11th
is.
is a surprising one. He's really good at Charlotte. I expect him to move to the front. Big Jim, as we all know, really good here. Workman, obviously, really good if he's running 29.412. I assume he knows how to get around the track. So Trey, it's another
What-
25%er.
Ew, gross. That means 100 laps.
100 laps. Not the same.
Is there going to be a
100
caution
laps,
this time?
though.
Let's put it that way.
There could be. You never know. But it's a mile and a half, so don't come to expect it. It could get spread out over the long run, but definitely watch out on these starts and restarts with the draft and stuff. First 4
yeah.
laps,
Gotta
you don't get yellow, so
look for some big moves.
big bunny moves.
Yes, sir. No, I think it's going to be a good race. I think we'll see some good moves. Like we said, the draft is going to play a major factor. Pit road, entering pit road.
Yep.
That'll be a big thing.
Much like that Dover, you can easily speed onto
I
this
would
one.
I would honestly say this one's a little bit more challenging than Dover. It's a pain in the butt. I know that. So we'll see. I don't have a good history with Charlotte at the moment. The tire saving physics suck, and I should have finished second in that race, but we're not going to talk about it. So, but we'll see. We'll have to see how these drivers go, and if fuel strategy is going to be the way to win this thing, or if something else wins it.
There you go. Or if Raw Speed wins it.
Yeah, or raw speed. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Or
But
tire saving. I don't know how fast tires are going to go here.
Trey, to talk about happier things, think about Big Jim and Dirty Boy. They start at the back of the field at Dover. Now they're starting inside the top 5 for this one. So, they don't have to work their way through the field. Can one of them possibly try and win it, do you think?
Well, we saw how they did last time, working their way through the field, so it's always a possibility. The real question is that how aggressive they're going to be once they do, once their speed does start to kick in there. What are they going to do to ensure that they can get up front as fast as they can before they use up all their stuff?
Join Trey.
So, what's up?
Join.
Oh, join? Okay.
Join.
Who said join?
I did.
Oh. I did. Wait, it didn't put up in the lobby.
What?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'll invite you.
Wait, I think we're good. Hold on.
I'll give you another invite.
I know we're good.
Alright, well, there's another invite.
Cool. Thanks. I didn't even get the invite, so it's okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I did not get an invite.
NASCAR.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. I'd go for Rowdy Energy right now. It's aptly named. It's like they knew it was going to be run at 10:30 p.m.
I am beat. I had a protein shake, but I gotta save it for tomorrow after.
I'm just glad for the driver's sake and for my sake, this is not a 50%er.
Thanks for my sake too, Joe. Means a lot.
Did I not say commentary? Did I just say my sake?
Nope, you just said my sake.
Oh, for the driver and commentator's sake. Okay.
Nope, too late. You can't fix it.
How is the the 15 lagged out?
Who was the 15?
Jesse?
How was he up front? All right.
He lagged. That's what he
This was
lagged.
a little cleaner of a start, at least.
Yeah, at least it started at the restart zone.
Look at all the oh, hold on. Sorry, yawn. Look at all the paint scheme changes we have. We have a couple of American schemes in.
Oh, the Big Jim in the wall.
Liberty Mutual? Liberty University?
Let's see.
What the hell does Byron run? Liberty University?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, this is the same company. Or they just named the same thing.
Hey, good thing for this race, I have a stream that I can watch.
Good, so we know who the leader is.
We know who the leader is and what lap they're on, and I can now tell you, I can now tell Workman everything about Big Jim's strategy.
Alright. Remember that, Workman, alright?
Remember that guy, Big Jim's tires are at 38% now.
Push! No. Oh, there's cars in the grass.
Speaking of pushing, this second half of the
it.
field is getting a little dicey.
Yeah, we're gonna ride it along. I'm gonna ride along with the Pens here. See what goes on.
Tango's already saving fuel.
Is he in the back?
He is way in the back.
Yep, he's saving fuel. Oh my goodness. I still don't understand how the physics for turns 3 and 4 work at all. Do you know how they work? Because I don't know how they work.
I don't. I just know I go in there and sometimes it works and sometimes I hit the apron and sometimes I just don't do it right. And it's quite sad when that happens, but it is what it is. All I know is that the guy in third right now, Big Jim, is definitely not happy seeing a 48 behind him. That's Charlotte.
Why would that be?
Prior issues.
Didn't they work together though?
What do you mean?
In another league?
I'm sure it's happened before, but in another league there was. It wasn't Arrow in the 48, but it was.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. Never mind.
Someone else in the 48. Let's just say Big Jim was the leader into the final corner and didn't come out of it the same way.
I was a little slow on that one. I forgot. But the big thing happened with. Yeah, never mind. We're good. I think he's having flashbacks right now.
Maybe. I mean.
Oh my goodness.
I think the person who would maybe be having bigger flashbacks is I think maybe it was the same 48 scheme would be Alpha. He was leading Kroger here in the final corner, and the same thing happened with a 48 car. So if you're the race leader in the last lap and there's a 48 behind you, good chance you're not leaving with the win. It might be the 48.
well, that's a different thing. I just got a notification for Harvick's Vegas hit. His whole side piece there.
Oh.
Don't know why I want that. That reminds me of the first time he finished it last. I'm not gonna buy that. All right, cool. Speaking of hitting the wall, these guys are coming pretty dang close to doing it.
Yeah, they're getting a little close. Oh, we got a bow for the lead. KD looking on Workman and Arrow looking on Big Jim. But Trey, you know from prior experience here, it's so hard to make that bottom work in 3 and 4. Even the bottom in 1 and 2, but especially in 3 and 4. You don't want to slap into the guy on the outside. Obviously, it's kind of common courtesy, but it's very hard to make it work on the bottom. Even in 1 and 2, that guy on the top can just kind of run you tight.
It depends. I don't have much experience racing here in a cup car, but with trucks, on 1 and 2, definitely the bottom's where you want to be. But in 3 and 4, the top is the way better line there, as the 18's in the grass. But
look at the 48.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, he hit him up the track. There was some contact made between the 48, the 18, and the 20, all in one little move right there.
I mean, if you try to force yourself on the bottom in 1 and 2, it doesn't really work out either.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
So, take that as you will.
If anything, that hurt Workman more than anyone.
The 48 kind of made the bottom work with that time around in 3 and 4.
He did. He, if you can hold it well down there, you can make it work. But on exit,
you
though,
don't get the run though. Yeah.
And because everyone kind of flushes up to the wall with that corner, you get the draft as well if you're on the top. So.
Then see what he can do off the bottom. He stays pretty even with Big Jim. The only reason Big Jim's pulling a little bit is because of the draft. So, did he just put
for the lead?
I don't know if 48 and the 3 made contact there, but I think 48 might have put Big Jim in the wall there in 3 and 4.
That was impressive for Workman. Held the bottom in 1 and 2 and actually cleared the 18. And now here comes Arrow to try and take advantage of that. The 48.
This is definitely not what we saw with the earlier race. This is what so far a 4 or 5 car battle for the win here for the lead.
There's the win.
Yeah, the win.
You have the 20, 18, 48, 10, and 3 all up here, and that's bringing the 11 into it. It's bringing Alpha into it.
Is it time to bring out the choo-choo train?
I think they'll they might choo-choo for a little. Oh, Big Jim's trying to break the choo-choo train. Dirty Boy is 4th right now. Big Jim is 5th. They've had a lot better start than they did at Dover, having to start out back there.
Oh my goodness, this is just like Talladega.
Oh, the 48 may just gotten sent by the 10 of Dirty Boy.
It looked like there was almost a check up there too. I think the 18 kind of got into the back of Workman a little bit there, which caused the bottom. Well, I guess there isn't a bottom line. It caused the line to stack up there.
It just caused the one line.
Yeah.
Good to see. Good to see Brennan wasn't the one to lag on this time. He's able to make some laps here tonight. Currently towards the back of the field. We got
here comes the 18 on the bottom.
And you got the 10 behind that as well, so two-way battle right here, but the 18 for the lead. Leaning on each other. Oh, we got one in the grass. That was close.
Oh, it's okay. It's just a scratch. Let's see what Workman can do on the top side here. Is he going to be able to get that run onto the backstretch?
That was a nice run, but KD's going to side draft it.
You can see how quickly that side draft stalls out that run there. It's just, look at him dive it in there.
He might try a slide job. He's not clear. Now he's clear.
I don't know if I'd call it a slide job, but he made the pass.
Now KD out from that. Basically, they have to try and make it in 3 and 4 to try to send it on the bottom and hope he can clear the guy. Now Dirty Boy going to try and do the same thing in the 10. Workman going to run him tight. And try and get a run off 2 here with that draft as well. The 18 trying to break the draft, trying to give it to the 10 to make sure they stay side by side.
It's a smart move by the 18 there.
Those are the games they'll be playing all night long.
I can't speak. It kind of kills your momentum though when you go to break that draft like that. You kind of slow yourself up there, hurting yourself. But I mean, if you can get the draft to that 10 and the guy on the bottom and keep him even, it works out for your favor.
Workman able to clear though in the 20. Dirty Boy now slots in line in 3rd. Big Jim in 4th, and the battle for 5th. Beat Carrot to the inside of the 48 of Arrow. Alpha right with that as well in the 26th.
Workman on the bottom. 18
And
might be a little high on this exit.
another nice bottom in 3 and 4 for Workman. Side by side to turn 1.
Oh, 48 clipped the grass. Look at Dirty Boy. He's just trying to find a way around these guys.
And he's been
searching
stuck on
high,
the bottom
low,
this whole race,
middle.
basically. He just can't find a way around. He's kind of stalled out 3rd or 4th. He just can't get anywhere up onto that front row, basically.
You can say Workman's taking up.
Oh,
my goodness!
That may have been some contact there. That halted the whole outside lane, and you can see Arrow go through the
Tired of
bottom.
being on the bottom, I guess force yourself clear.
And
So
here
you
comes
can get
Koala 3 wide on the 11 and the 3, not giving each other much room.
See how quickly, though, if Dirty Boy can catch back up. About a 2-car gap there.
The draft should help him here, but...
Big of a run, though.
Draft
He got a little bit of a run.
Oh, that's a big run to
Oh, my
3. He
goodness.
sent it in there. I can't believe he
Yeah,
was
but he's
able to
gonna have to-
stop the car.
Yeah, he has to check back up, though, so he might have lost a little bit of time with that.
Do you think in Dirty Boy right here, is he thinking maybe he can attack the corners because he has to draft on the straightaways to help him with that?
I mean, he probably, but if anything, it might use up his stuff a little bit with the hard braking he might have to do, and then that's the other thing is that he has to hope he does get a run with the draft just to catch back up to what the ground he lost if it doesn't work out. So it's kind of a, spend money to make money, but it's a risky thing.
Two kind of run similar lines from 3 and 4. Arrow maybe just a half a lane lower, if that. They're all trying to...
Car in the grass back there. I think that was Brennan.
And now once again, it kind of comes back together with the front 5 or so, front 5 or 6. All kind of just this one line, this one train is making past here at Charlotte. It's difficult. It's possible, but it is very difficult. See, Durboy's going to try it in 3 and 4 right here. And he can throw it off in there.
Not quite. But he's going to get help.
He may have used the 20 up a little bit to make that work.
Look at the help. 3 cars versus 2 cars.
He's going to move
Dirty
up.
Boy's in now in
back
the
down.
lead.
Arrow, though, has a run. Dirty Boy kind of willing. Took the top,
Workman's
and look at Workman.
Gonna try to make it 3, but didn't work out.
Arrow now for the lead on the 48. Started to shuffle it a little bit here as of late. Can't do it.
Dirty Boy working the top side there, see if he can get a run onto the front stretch.
He's in the wall.
He's in the wall.
And Workman take evasive action. Great jump to get to the bomb, though, and not get caught behind the 10.
I didn't think he was going to have enough time of that one. Holy cow.
Those things happen so fast that most of the time you just run right into the back of the guy and you slow yourself down even more, but that was a great job by Workman being aware of the scenario that was happening around him and able to get low. Here comes the 18 up block out of the 48.
Not sure how the 48 feels about that one, so... not the 48, not sure how the 18 feels about that one, so we'll see what happens.
We'll find out here down the front stretch.
Peeking low again, not going to get there, peeking high. Watch out for a Workman on the top
and the
side.
11.
Here comes the 11! A little close. That was a little close call there.
Workman kind of sent him to the back of the 18.
It's still the first stage, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's still the first half of this race.
They're
These guys are
not
racing
even
like it's
a
the
quarter
last
of the
2
way in,
laps.
Trey.
That's...
23 laps completed at the line and a 100-lap race. They're racing like it's for the win right now. We had, obviously, Arrow playing some games with blocking and breaking draft, and they had KD trying to go high-low and hit the 20 and the 11. Workman trying the outside willingly, trying to get a run.
I think the winner out of this is going to be the one who's the most patient, if I'm being honest with you.
Which could be so like Big Jim back in 5th. He hasn't really tried to make these aggressive moves. He's just kind of willingly laying back there 4th and 5th. See right there, he's going to make a move for 4th on KD, maybe trying to save some tires and get right at the ends. Arrow still out front, Workman trying to find a way around, and then here comes Big Jump at the outside. They're 3 wide in the quad oval. That's for 3rd. The 11
there's
backs
something
out.
in my eye.
The
Ow.
3 able to get 2 spots in that. So now Big Jim up to 3rd.
Ouch. I'm out of commission for a minute. Ow. There's something
commentator
in
go
my
blind.
Ow.
And Big Jim is going to be within about 5-6 laps of pitting right here. So he'll have to pit soon.
Alright, I think we're good.
So that means they can go about 30 laps.
So
a
roughly
tank
about
of
the same
fuel.
thing as Dover.
Roughly about, but you think about it, right? 30 laps here, you'd have to save 20 laps at Charlotte. that is not the same as saving 20 laps at Dover.
That's true. But I mean, that could also be why we saw Tango drop off so quickly.
Yeah, I think he's maybe trying it, but this Big Jim is getting a little loose there. But I mean, 20 laps at Charlotte, I don't think that is possible. I mean, you'd have to almost double your fuel. I don't think that's possible. You'd have to be saving basically a lap every 1.5 laps or so. So I don't know if that's possible.
True. Just coast the entire way.
Oh, the 48's getting loose now. Arrow's getting really loose, and Workman to the outside trying to make it work.
Yeah, think about it from Tango's perspective, though. He could use this first half of the race to judge it and see if he actually can make it work.
Yeah.
And then second half, he actually plans to see if he wants to use it or not, you know?
For sure. Workman might be pinting with how low he's going here.
Nope, he was just he was just really low. Decided not to pit. Maybe he got loose.
Well, I was on my breath if he was gonna pit because I was.
Yeah, that was very close for comfort there to be pitting. So
48's definitely. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna have a swarm on the pit road. Looks like at least 3 of them: the 20, the 18,
now,
and the 48.
the big thing is someone gonna get sent.
Yep, that's happened before. So you have to try and get it down. The 18 a little fast in there. That's gonna be close for KD. Looks like everyone else was pretty good in there, but the 3 is like the only guy to have stayed out. Big Jim is on like a world of his own right now in the 3 car. I assume he'll be pitting this time.
What is with Big Jim and staying out? That's 2 races now.
He doesn't have to signal, so. I assume he'd be pitting now, though. Yep, here he comes.
I thought he was gonna wait again until he hit the wall. I'm like, alright, that's
Watching the 20s pit stop here. See where he comes out. And, yeah, I believe everyone has pitted now. Like, literally no one has stayed out.
Oh, well.
Because as of now, the 3 is the leader and the 20 is in second.
Oh, well, there it is. Here comes a group of cars around Dirty Boy, Brennan, and Koala.
Yeah, they undercut, and look at it, got them right up into this pack. They were, the 10 was bound, the 9 and the 24 were kind of just hanging on, so.
No, they were nowhere near, so.
That undercut really works for the 9 and the 24.
But the real question is it going to work till the end of the stage?
I've seen many times here where the undercut is actually more effective than waiting and staying out. It just seems like a thing with how hard it is to pass here at Charlotte, where if you kind of wait and you put yourself back in that pack, sure you can try and move forward if you have a fast enough car, but...
So that should have been the pass from Lee. Oh, yep. No, there goes the 3!
He's wrecking back up! Oh, and upside down for Alpha.
That was a horrendous hit.
That was a huge hit.
Is that going to be a caution?
Hit. I would think so. That's 2 cars right there, so... Yeah, caution is out.
Caution is out.
So that was right after they made the pit stop trace. That's gonna be interesting, right? If you did an undercut now, do you have to come in now and put on some fresh tires? You know, if you're Workman, you didn't even really do a lap.
You could play it safe and do it if we're being honest.
But if you're guys that just came off pit road, you did what, half a lap, if that?
If I don't even think he did I think he did a quarter of that, because you think about it, it came. I don't know. No, I think they did 1 lap, because it came with the 3 coming off of pit road. Instant replay, Joe. You can see right here, the 3 came off of pit road, tried to get up in the line with the 11. The 11 shot down, hit the front of the 3. The 3 went down to the apron, turned right, lost control, nailed Alpha. Alpha's flipping up in Alpha's flipping, and caution came out. So thanks to that replay brought to you by Double G Construction and Roofing.
Oh, here we go. Oh, well, we got Arrow staying out, Big Jim staying out. So.
Well, there's a shocker about Big Jim staying out, isn't it?
The thing is, Big Jim caused the yellow, now he's going to get up to cycle up to second.
Don't question it, Joe.
Does that mean the next league racing, if I'm coming off pit road, I can just cause a yellow?
Oh, here we go with the controversy. Workman, you got a copy?
Yes.
How's the car feeling so far?
Good.
Good.
Oh, we got some 2 tire calls, Trey.
Oh yeah.
The
Workman, where you
88,
going
the
with here?
8.
4 tires, 2 tires.
Workman went with 4. Dirty Boy beat him off, so the 10 pit crew did their job, but 2 cars stayed out. The 48, the 3. The 88 and the 8 took 2. And then Dirty Boy's going to be the first on 4 and 5th. So this will definitely jumble the running
Questionable
order.
calls, but
I like
hey,
the 2 tire call, honestly. They had a few laps on their tires, so I
the
definitely
one time a
experiment
2
with
tire
it.
call was a good idea.
And for Big Jim, I mean, he did like no laps, so
That's true. Big Jim's up in second now just because he, you know,
he got wrecked leaving pit road.
turn right now. No, I'm kidding.
Nice. This is the choose lap. 48 goes bottom, 3 goes top, and 88 bottom, 8 top.
Oh
10
no, Joe.
bottom.
Where would you want to go on this restart?
I don't really know. Big Jim has that like super shifter, so he can really get through the gears well. But
That super.
it kind of just depends who's in the line in front of me, honestly.
Super.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Hold on. Super shifter. Here we go.
Yes.
I got scared a little bit. Like me
Nice.
trying to say that other word that I
think
can't say.
they'll be going back green this time.
Alrighty. Well, let's see who can get the better start here, the 48 or the 3.
I remember within
See
the
who's
first
a better
4
pusher
laps.
here, the 8 or the... Is it the 88 behind him?
Yeah.
Teammates on the bottom, teammates on the top too! Teammates versus teammates here, let's see what happens.
We'll have to see if what?
Do we see a hand out the window?
I
Oh.
do, for both of them. Well, the 88 didn't get the signal to go. The 8 did a pretty good job staying with the 3, though. Now he's going to get split, though. They are trying to go 3 wide.
Ah, that top side not
Oh,
get a good start at all.
no! The 20! Workman's in the wall.
It's alright, it's still the first half, so he's got plenty of time, so...
Yeah, and obviously you'll have the midway yellow coming up here in, about 15 or so laps, so... While you want track position, and obviously it's going to be a pain now for Workman to have to get back up by these guys. He's obviously been one of the fastest cars. He can definitely do it, but it's just going to be a pain. Big Jim's going for the lead already on the 48. And you have the 88 on 2 and the 10 on 4 in 4th. The 11 and the 8, 5th and 6th. This Big Jim is still side drafting the 48, trying to get by him into 3 and 4 right here. Here comes Dirty Boy looking low on the 88. Sent him up. Big Jim clears.
Little Rubbins racing. Oh, contact between the 88 and the 10.
88 back down behind the 10. Here comes the 11 and the 18. 2 more teammates. The 10 running the 48 up the track a little bit. Oh, the 11.
Kind of looked like contact. 48 into the wall.
Here's the thing: we still haven't passed 4 laps yet. So if they wreck, there's no yellow.
Yeah, they're kind of.
And
That's what Workman's hoping for, though, and doesn't get involved in it. So
They're ready to do it up in the 3rd
Oh
or
my
4th
goodness,
place. 48 got put in the wall, maybe.
he's just falling.
Oh, look at
back.
Workman down low,
Contact,
3 wide, almost 4 wide.
Oh,
not
no!
again! Workman able to keep it straight somehow. I'm surprised he was able to keep that thing going.
I don't know what if the 18 tried to shove it into a hole that wasn't there and hit the wall, or 18's into the wall
Brennan
again.
trying to get away from all this, using basically the apron
Dude,
line.
this
trying to-
48's dropping like a rock right now.
Yeah, remember, he was one of them that stayed out, but he was also kind of getting shoved around there. The 10 shoved him, and I think the 88 shoved him. And this kind of another track where if you lose that momentum, you lose it for half a lap or so. And try and get back
Look
up
at
to
the
speed.
front. What is that? 7 or 8 or so? I'd actually probably say 1, 2. Yeah, about 7 or 8 are all single file now. They're all decently spaced out too.
Big Jim leading it in 3. Here
Oh my
comes the
goodness, this
88
pack's
of
still
Allen.
back here 3 wide.
Allen to the inside for a second on Dirty Boy. Koala coming with
there
him.
they go! They saved it, I
I
think.
don't know how they saved it. I saw that like the background. Like AJ and Pens and Tango and all them out. That should have been a wreck.
Yeah, going 3 wide into 3 and 4 is probably not the best.
For the lead, Allen on the inside with Koala with him. So that's 2 drivers that we
Teammates.
haven't really talked about here. Oh, Koala getting shoved. Look at behind him, the 11 and the 42.
That was almost synchronized spinning.
But these are 2 guys on the inside we've not talked about all night long so far in both races, really. And here they are now, battling for the lead from Big Jim and Dirty Boy. Oh, behind them again into the wall. 42, I think, shoved someone down to the grass, or if not near the grass. You got Workman trying to fight back on BKR. Trying to get back up inside the top 5. Right now the battle for 5th and 6th. Here comes Big Jim back.
Big Jim back.
Big Jim's still 4th though. Koala's still 3rd, Dirty Boy's 2nd. With Allen currently leading the way. Oh, the AT was at the grass.
Is it a true race if you're not in the grass?
I guess not. Look at Workman.
Let's be honest.
So I believe it will be 8 to go at the line until we get to midway, which will be another yellow. Another chance for this driver to come down pit road, and then we start the final segment, which is going to be interesting to see, you know, what the strategy will be for that. Workman into the grass, trying to make a pass on the 11 and them in front.
Joe, we didn't pick again.
No, we didn't. I forgot about that. We'll pick up midway. We'll do our, like, ones to watch.
Yes! Bardo Bits one to watch.
Oh, they're going to be 3, the 24 and the 20 getting close to the 11. Big Jim. Oh, the 20 and the 24, some contact, some more contact off 4. And some contact in front as well between the 3 and the 10. There's more contact here than there was at Dover. And the 9 sent the 24. Brennan just sent Koala away up the track.
I think there's more contact because this track might be a little bit easier to manage.
3 wide into wider. 3.
Oh, he's going to slide up in front of Big Jim. That's going to allow the 20 to get an open lane on the bottom there. He's going to go to get a run, though.
He got a run for sure.
Kind of, not really. He's clear.
Now Workman already back up to 3rd here and on a hard charge to the front 2. Currently the 88 of Allen and the 3 of Big Jim. You have Brennan on the apron. I don't know what he's doing. Right now, BKR 4th. Dirty Boy 5th. And Jocko up to 6th in the 42. The highest he's been all race so far. And you have a heck of some fast cars back there, but they've just kind of lost touch. The 18, the 48, and the 24.
Well, they may just be taking their time because we know the halfway caution is here within the next couple laps, so I don't think they're trying to rush themselves to get up front here.
I don't think they're trying to rush, no, but they lost touch somehow or another in all this.
It's been a pretty freaking crazy, Joe. So they might have saw that and go, yeah, I'm gonna back out of this one. So
less than 5 away from midway. Big Jim wanting the lead, hunting down the 88. See Big Jim, he can hold it right down that blue line for longer than the 88 can. That really helps him with exit as well. He gets a nice run. Workman and that's BKR trying to join up and make it 4 cars.
I think so.
2 Chevys, 2 Toyotas, like 1 Ford.
That would be 5 cars.
Yeah. Oh, Dirty Boy's right there as well. I said these 4 and then I said Dirty Boy in 5th.
Ford.
Ford.
You think any of these drivers are drinking energy drinks right now?
You think they're drinking some rowdy energy?
I mean, it'd be fitting, wouldn't it?
It would.
Did you ever try rowdy energy?
I have not yet, no.
Neither have I. I'm kind of curious what it's like, though, you know?
Probably just like any other energy drink.
Final lap.
Final lap.
There it is. Heard from our in-race reporter himself.
Allen wide. Oh, Workman to the inside. Big Jim kind of sent him wide. Workman wants second here.
Is it gonna be worth it though? Oh, did the 11 get 3rd?
I think the 3 was able to keep it, maybe barely. Yeah, Big Jim was 3rd at the line by maybe the width of the splitter.
Workman, how would you say that little, I guess you'd call that a medium run go for you?
Car handles in traffic decent. Just made a little mistake there off too. About 5 or so laps after the restart, but
You
That was
feeling confident for the second half?
Yep.
Huh. Nice and
There
short.
you
I
go.
like it.
He is confident. That is
So,
a confident driver normally doesn't have to say much, so.
yeah, that's very true. Let's listen to the spotter radio.
Oh, Jim, you freaking
No!
told me on the road.
Oh no! Workman's around on pit road.
This is just like
Workman just got turned around on pit road by Big Jam.
you just think of all the things that could happen to someone in one race, and I think we're just ending it on.
Oh no! Does that mean Workman's gonna get his spot back, or there's no way? How are they gonna play this one out?
I don't know.
That was not good at all.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what. I guess the three car was in a hurry to get to pit road because he just turned it.
I guess so. It's like Black Friday deals, you know. Want to be the first one there, and even though there are rules to follow.
I can't believe he just got spun on pit road.
It's okay. Big Jim just sent Dirty Boy under under pace up. I don't know.
Wait, so did you enter pit road backwards then, or what happened there?
Well, Big Jim, I think, is giving his spot up. Oh, we have tempers. Trey, we have tempers.
Tempers? Who's tempering?
The 20 and the 3.
Oh, well there it is. Kind of saw that one coming though, didn't you?
Yes.
I mean, if you get spun on pit road under caution, yeah, I'd be a little upset too.
I would not be too pleased.
Especially considering that, you're almost in last now.
Basically our last, and you have maybe the fastest car here, so.
So Workman's day, or I guess night, just got a little harder there, Joe.
It did. He's gonna be hoping they can gain a few spots, and then Yellow comes out to try and get him some track position, maybe play some strategy.
One more time
to go
around,
there,
and then we're gonna do a choose cone. Or did they already do it?
they did it.
No, they already did it.
I think was that Workman on the inside that gained a few spots there? Because a lot of people said
I
the top.
think it was.
Well, that works. That's already about 3 or 4 they just gained on that one. He passed, I think, the 54 and the 8, moving on the inside.
Well,
so
you know what they say about driving angry.
it gains you about a tenth.
Yeah, I swear. So we'll see how quickly. Oh, who are we picking? I'm picking Workman
All right,
because he looks mad.
one's to watch. All right, Workman. I'll go with, since I don't want to pick the same thing as you.
Did he say smart man?
He did say smart man. I'll go with Alpha. He's my one to watch, presented by Double G Construction and Roofing. So here we go. Second half of the race is green. Pretty even start there, Trey.
There
Oh,
was
but
a,
someone
very-
didn't get going.
I don't know who that was. Let me see if I can figure it out. If I can get back, that was Alpha.
Oh, that was. Yeah, that
Not
was
sure if he
good
missed
for
a
him.
shift or. It looked like he didn't even actually get a shift at all. You know.
Yeah, remember how we said, like, oh, that was great for Workman, he gained 2 spots? Yeah, I think he just gave all of them up and then some because of that. That was once again another unfortunate break. We're still in the draft, so that's all he needs. He needs to take these guys off
Workman
one by
is
one.
flying right now.
He has to hope that they start battling up at the front as well, which I think will definitely happen. As you mentioned, he just flew around the 8, and he's flying up onto the back. I think that's AJ in front of him, possibly. And then he has Glizzy as well.
is not happy. Mans is
For
not
the
happy
lead.
right now.
Dirty Boy on Allen. Behind them, I think they went 3 wide, and Big Jim may have sent Alpha into pens. Yeah, they're the back 4 making contact. Dirty Boy clears to get out in front.
Look at Brennan running the high line in 1 and 2.
I don't think he wanted to, though. He may have gotten put up there. Look at Workman.
Workman making it 3 wide.
Moved by AJ and Brennan, 2 more spots. Oh, he hit the apron, but I don't think he cares. He just used that car to turn.
He just made up 2 spots in 1 corner.
Sometimes you just gotta use the guy on your outside to turn, especially when you're angry. Great time to do it.
I mean, if you don't wreck him, it's nothing bad, right?
Yeah, he just moved him a little bit. It's fine. Here he goes onto Glizzy. Flew up onto the back of him. He'll move to his inside and get around and clear. Here he goes to the
He's gonna use
outside
the
of
top
Arrow.
side this time, though. See
He's
how that one
qualing from him.
goes.
They're almost wrecking in front of him. Allen's going back for the lead, and he had teammates KD and 11 of BKR
Oh,
kind
he's
of
gonna
blocking.
try to squeeze it through
Oh,
wide.
he did too. Trying to get by now the 42 as well. And trying to still clear Arrow. Koala's trying to get away from that in the 24. He's actually got by the 18, and Workman is a man on a mission right now, moving through this field. The 18 on the wall. Workman has to take evasive action to the inside, but gets by.
I think he gained an extra second at time. I don't think it was a tenth. This man's moving right now.
I think he took that 550 engine out and put a 751 in.
I wouldn't be surprised. That was the quickest motor change I've ever seen.
I want to go to that that mechanic for my engine change.
Imagine.
They did it in sub 16 seconds. Oh, look at Arrow moving out. 48. That could clear a path for Workman right here. The 48 might just clear the bomb for him. Yeah, look at that. They all slid up. Here comes Workman to the inside of it. Oh, Brennan as well.
Made.
Up at the front, the 10 and the 11 battle for the lead. Allen trying to get back, and Workman is up to third now. And here comes Brennan up inside the top 5 for the first end of the night. The 11 is clear. So now BKR out in front. But what a try for Workman to get up to third after what happened to him after the restart.
He's he cruising right now.
Running up
I'll
to
be
fourth.
interested to see what he can do.
Yeah, when he
He
catches
can
these
get
front
past
two.
these foot. Yeah, when he passes these front two.
He's brought Brennan with him. Brennan has kind of just used the 20 as his guide through everything.
Own battering ram, yeah.
It's like the tour guide leading you through everything.
If there's a hole that's being punched, you better fill it. I'm just throwing that out there right now.
Workman was saying there's going to be some minor turbulence up ahead, but no harm,
Look
no
at this
foul.
man, though. He's like a shark right now. He's literally watching his prey.
Look at
waiting for
this.
he's attacking
He got
right
to
now.
the inside. Dirty Boy, and he didn't really have that much draft. It just kind of
If I'm
took
BKR,
the
I'm going
runoff
to be
forward.
very afraid to see this 20 behind me. It's been 5 laps. He went from last to second. Brennan's going to try to pass on the inside, but that's not
I
going to
think
work out
Brennan's
very
just
well
glued
for
to
him.
his bumper. I think he's just trying to push that 20 up there. He knows that that's his best chance. Oh, he hit the apron again, but let's find the
Send
10 was
Dirty
out
Boy
there.
up the track.
Brennan up the
Axel
track
comes
as
second.
well.
He's good.
Here comes Arrow up to third. Allen up to fourth now, and they're all shuffling around back behind. Oh, look at the 10 Dirty Boy, bottom to top. It's going to cost him, though. 3 wide top. Brennan
On
lost a
the
lot of
plus
ground
side.
as well.
We're at least watching the real battlefield lead right now.
We know that for a fact. Big Jim trying to look on the 88 and the 26. Alpha's done a great recovery job after missing a shift out. I assume he's up to fourth.
We just gotta hope that Workman didn't use up his stuff there, trying to get up to the lead. You know.
Well, even if he used up his stuff, I mean, you're going to have to pit at the stage. So, you know, you'll pit with about 20 to go if you stretch it out.
Does he undercut though if he's not in the lead by then?
I think if you're this close to the lead, you kind of do
You just go with the leader.
status quo, yeah. I think if you're maybe starting to lose the draft back there, you maybe try and do an undercut for Brennan or, you know, someone else back there. But Workman's looking for the lead in turn 1. Guy underneath BKR. So
Here comes a 48. 48's not going to help though.
Yeah, that wasn't the best angle into the corner for Workman. Obviously entering on the bottom and that nice arc on the top. The 11 clears and the 48 Arrow looking for second. But Workman's been able to use that bomb in 3 and 4 really, really well. Better than anyone so far here tonight.
It just hooks that line.
That's perfect. The only two I've seen being able to do that is the 20 and the 3. And speaking of the 3, he's pushing Allen up onto these front 3. With Alpha in tow, along with KD and Dirty Boy. And
Decent
maybe
run for
even
Workman
Brennan.
here, but I don't think he's going to get there in time to make a pass on the 11. He's just going to follow him in 3 and 4.
You see, kind of backed up the entry.
48.
Backed up the entry, trying to get a nice exit here on the front stretch. He's got peak low. He gets there. So that all happened at the beginning of 3. He backed it up. Got in the gas sooner than BKR was able to. Now let's see if he can make it work in 1 and 2 this time. Got better arc into it. 11 trying to pinch him down, get some side draft, but I think with the help on the inside, the 20 can clear right here. But Arrow, oh, we're going to have some blocking games down the back.
It's all right. You're allowed to block.
You are allowed to block. That's what makes it fun.
I mean, the driver might not like it that you're blocking, but you're allowed to block. It's okay.
So it took Workman not that long to move from the back of the field.
Is that 6-7 laps, I think, give or take?
6, 7? No, it was a lot more than that, but...
To get up to the front.
Oh, to get up to the front, it was maybe about 5. To get to the lead, it maybe took 15.
That's not bad, though.
Which is half a run. And you can see, once he got the lead, that front of the pack started to spread out a little bit. He's bringing Arrow away from it, Big Jim trying to get away from it. So you can definitely tell that that 20 is fast, because it's starting to pull the pack apart.
If this man can punch his own holes into the pack, I would just want to follow that. If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to battle for lead. I'm just going to get behind that guy and try to separate
if
ourselves.
If you're Arrow and Big Jim at this point, you just want to try and stay in line and get away from the draft if they start bouncing behind. But I mean, they start to single file out behind as well. If they're trying to get into the draft, they know how fast this 20 is, how fast the 48 is, how fast they might have the 3 fastest cars out in front right now, and they want to let them get away. They'll never catch them. That's not what the back half of this pack is doing. They're still battling it. BKR, Brennan, Alpha, and Dirty Boy are all in the battle. The 10 and the 26 are still side by side. They made some contact. Let's bring Koala and Jocko into that. Dirty Boy found it clears, but they've lost some ground. Big Jim for second. And he takes it. Once again, that 3 is just like the 20. Can hook that line so well in the bottom.
It's very challenging to do, especially in the 3 and 4, with how we said the physics in 3 and 4. Just honestly,
that car just wanders around,
kind of.
Like sometimes I go in there and it turns more than it did the previous lap, and I'm like, okay, well, I
didn't know you did that.
Oh, look at KD slide job on Arrows, looking for a cross under. Oh, they hit. And this battle for third is what these front 2 want to see. They want to try and get out of draft range.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if I'm, like I said, if I'm Big Jim, I just kind of want to stay comfy right here, tucked up behind the 20.
Yeah. And so far, we've had 5 races this season. This is the 6th. We've had 4 different winners. LT once again not in the race. Big Jim running in second. Dirty Boy not really near the front. Tango as well. So at the front, the only winner so far this season is Big Jim in second. So Dirty Boy a little bit farther back. Tango even farther back. So the odds are we get a new winner, but we've seen how fast the 3 is. I think he's on the same level as the 20. So we'll just have to see. He hasn't really been able to close the gap in. He's keeping it constant.
How close are we from pits?
Under 10 laps. That's if you want to stretch it all the way. They can go about 8, 9 more laps. Some might come within the next 5 laps. You know, try and undercut if you're someone at the back, like maybe Brennan, Dirty Boy, Alpha. Do you want to try and undercut here to try and get that track position, try and hold it? I think I would do it if I'm back there with, like, you know, them and Koala far enough back. Might as well try it. No, you know, I mean, you're back there anyway.
So,
you have nothing to really
so
lose.
you're saying if you're Workman, you're trying to stretch it?
If you're Workman, you just kind of go until someone... You don't want to be the first one to make a move, if I'm the leader.
Yeah, but you don't want to be the last one.
You don't want to be the last one, but I think once... The 11 might actually be pitting. DKR's down on the apron. Yeah,
here he goes.
That's a really, really big
is that
undercut.
Koala with him too, or
yeah,
is that the 88?
Yeah, that's the 24. So that is 7 laps sooner than they needed to. So that is a huge undercut. So now I think that opens the door for the 88, the 9, the 10 in them to start to try their undercut. There you can see the 88 is diving down. He wants to pit this time. I think if I'm the 10 and the 26 and the 9, I'd follow in. Brennan will. The others are staying out for now, but those 2 will come in. We got some more. I think that's Tango and AJ coming in. So we got some undercutting here, and I think as the leader still, you don't want to, maybe don't want to come in yet, but you don't want to come in within the next, 2-3 laps possibly. But I think I'd still stay out until someone further up the road makes that move. So far at the front, there's really no movement. No one's really in a hurry to come to pit road of the front 4 or 5. So Dirty Boy's still staying out there. Alpha's still staying out there. So they obviously, they want to go a little bit longer here. Maybe, if you're Dirty Boy and Alpha, you try a little bit of a smaller undercut.
Yeah, but you can't make it too big.
Yeah, you can't go too long.
If you're second or third, I think you just go with the leader.
Yeah, I think at this stage, if you're the 18, the 3, you go with the leader. If you're the 48, you're on the edge of being able to go with the leader or not, because you're just out of drafting range. You need those guys to battle in front of you just a little bit, and they can get some draft.
I mean, if the
Dirty
88,
Boy pitted.
If the 48 does come with the leaders here, I think he has to pretty much send it in, try to make up as much as he can without speeding.
The 10 pitted that last lap, so he'll try and undercut the leaders. Workman, I don't know if that's breaking the draft or if he's signaling to pit right here.
A little bit of both.
The 18 running high, so he thinks he's pitting. Here he comes.
He's
So
pitting.
the leader will pit. The 18, the 3 will stay out another lap, and that looks like it's a good pit entry by Workman. I don't think he sped. Looked pretty good. Spot on right there. So now if you're these drivers that have stayed out, I would want to pit this lap. But we've seen Big Jimmy stayed out longer than anyone in these races, so he might just try and stretch it all the way. The 18's pitting, though.
Did Big Jim stay out again?
It looks like he's the 18 signaled, the 3 did not. He's running high in 3 and 4. So it looks like Big Jim once again will stay out. Arrow staying out with them.
What is it with this man and staying
Alpha
out
staying out
longer
with
than
them.
anyone else?
Not surprised about Alpha either. Alpha normally stays out as long as he can.
Just sometimes to me it doesn't make any sense.
Well, sometimes it can work if you get a yellow flag, trap some people lap down. And
That's true.
he may also be confident enough in his car that he thinks with just a lap or 2 fresher tires, he can get up through the fields. He's going to be coming in this time with the 48. I think the 26 will also have to pit as well. So Big Jim in. He's always aggressive with pit entry. Alpha very aggressive to get to the back of the 48. So now they're into pit road. I think those are the last ones that have to. Katie lagged out, it looks like, because he's still on pit road.
Uh-oh. That'd be terrible, because he was running, what, second?
He was running well, yeah. Really, really well.
Well, that'd be
There's
good news for Workman, because that's one less person he has to worry about.
Bad news for Workman. The 88 left him, and the 11.
Oh.
And BKR has a pretty decent lead. The 88 is right in his tracks. Obviously, Workman's still in draft with the 88, but now I have to see where Big Jim and them come out compared to the 11 and the 20. There's the 11 already coming up to speed. Workman trying to pass Allen.
Made it look easy. So
Yeah,
who are we racing for here? The 11 you said?
The 11 is the leader right now. He did a little bit of an undercut. Remember, he was the first one to come in.
Oh, that's right. He
Pitted
came
7 laps sooner, or about 6 laps sooner than our leaders.
I was going to say, he came in quite a bit sooner, didn't he?
Oh, KD's back out there, so I don't know what the issue was, but the 18's back out there.
Maybe he sped.
He might have sped. So now Workman, he has about 5-6 laps fresher than the 11. We'll see if we can try and hunt him down.
It looks like he's catching quick, though.
It does, but also have to watch out for the guy in 5th, Big Jim, who has a little bit fresher tires than the 20. Never count Big Jim out, especially if these guys start battling up in front, slowing each other down. Big Jim gets to sniff that draft, he can also be up there, so this race may all come together.
It's illegal to count Big Jim out at some of these races.
I think
The
it's
11
illegal
held
to
the
count a lot of
bottom
these
the
drivers out.
entire way through the front stretch there as he hits the wall entering the corner. I've never seen a car hold the bottom on the front stretch the entire way around.
He's being as precise as he can.
Look how quickly though that 20 is catching.
And Big Jim is right in the bumper of Brendan. He was about, I would say, almost a second back of him, and will easily dispose of him for 4th right here.
You think BKR is starting to get a little nervous here in this 11?
I would say so, but you know what? That was a gamble worth taking. He was way at the back of the field, and I honestly think that it will work out for him. Even if we get yellow, even if it stays green, I think it will still work out for him because he has so much track position. I don't think he'll fall off. Once he gets in the draft, he should be fine. So I think for BKR, that was a good gamble, and who knows if he can hold off the 20 long enough, we could get a yellow flag or something. You never know what could happen.
If that yellow flag comes out,
It'll be interesting because then you have drivers stay out, 2 tires, 4 tires. At the moment, everyone looks decently calm, but I mean, if the 2011 start battling really hard, you can see Workman though, he's able to hold the bottom really well with those fresher tires, the 11 up off the bottom. Now if you're BKR, do you fight this or do you fall in line and try and get some draft? Because here comes Big Jim in 4th, he has a nice run going. The 11 in line behind the 20, we'll see if BKR can stay with her, if Workman can try and get away from that.
I was going to say, with him being, you might not think 6-7 laps is that bad, but he might have a little trouble here staying behind the 20, so it'd be interesting to see if he actually can stay with their leader.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get by the 88, so now Big Jim on about 2 lap fresher tires than the 20. Move it up. Now, you think 2 laps wouldn't make that much of a difference, but seen it before, 2 laps makes a difference.
Oh, yes.
Even a lap can sometimes make a difference, so.
It depends on the track.
Charlotte, though, this is a high wear track. And,
don't tell me about it.
And, like, not even high wear in terms of, like, your tires get, like, terrible in a cup car, but, like, it's just high wear in terms of speed drop off. You just kind of just lose speed, but Big Jim is gaining on that 11. BKR is struggling right now on those worn tires. He's going to go to the outside of him.
Was that a little bit of a block?
I think he tried to block him high, and I'm surprised Big Jim went to the top there, but that was where he had the run. He took it, and he'll move to 2nd.
Unless maybe the 11 thought that...
Yeah, maybe he thought he was going to go to the bottom and tried to give him room, but now he has 13 laps to run this 20 down. I think he'll run him down, but once again, catching is one thing, passing is another.
Passing it is a whole different story. Who was your pick, Joe?
My one to watch was Alpha.
That's right. Your one to watch, I apologize.
Who did play some different strategy on that. Stayed out long with Big Jim and Aaron. It's actually worked out decently for Alpha because he's now ahead of Arrow, and he's also right with the 18 who was running 2nd before that happened. So Alpha could break his way inside the top 5 here, and I think he could possibly catch the 11 and the 88 as well. There goes the 88 on the 11.
I think the 3 has a draft for Workman now, so when he does get to the back from what's going to happen, the real question.
I know that, well, with Allen up to 3rd now, you don't want to start battling too soon, because you could really, really slow yourself down, but also, you want to, like, if you have the run, you have to take it, because you never know if you're going to have that run again. So it's going to be interesting here. These 2, they've been the fastest cars all night, and I think, yeah, I want it to stay green, so it's just these 2, because I'd love to see a one-on-one battle with these 2, kind of redemption from Michigan, where Big Jim coasted to the line in front of Workman, was sputtering at the line to win it. Workman wants redemption from that one in Michigan against Big Jim, and also from last race in Dover.
Dover?
Yeah, against Tango.
And getting spun on pit road by Big Jim.
Yeah, that's also something you have to think about, right? So if Big Jim passes Workman here, I don't think the 20 would be too bashful using the 3-up.
I don't think he'd have a problem with it at all.
9 to go.
And you got to think that Big Jim's thinking about that.
Yeah,
too.
I was about to say, if you're Big Jim, do you think you're thinking about that? And you're like, well, I did spin this guy and put him back into that position.
Road.
And like, if you're Big Jim, you're like, well, I gave up my spots. Maybe he's, maybe he's fine with me after that. But he was still hitting him under yellow, so.
Drivers always hold the biggest grudges. I think we know this.
Yeah, I know it. Oh well. Look at Workman protecting the bottom. He's going to get Big Jim the top, which might actually be what Big Jim wants here in 1 and 2. They're going to make some contact.
I don't know if Big Jim came down and Workman came up at the same time.
That might have been just 2 guys going for the same piece of real estate. But Workman is definitely trying to run him wide, getting some side drift. They are beating and banging down the backstretch. If these 2 keep battling like this, who knows if 3rd or 4th or 5th and 6th could catch.
I don't know if there's going to be enough time for those guys to catch, though.
Well, I've seen some contact here in the latter stages of these races, Trey.
More contact going down the front stretch. Oh, Big Jim in the wall!
These 2 are racing so aggressive.
That wasn't even because of contact. That was just because
that was just, he kind of just drove it up in there. He's trying to give Workman some room and kind of just ran out of room. That wasn't even like Workman wasn't hitting him. He had room.
There was a full lane in between.
Yeah, there was
2
daylight.
cars in the back there. There might be a wreck in this small pack back here. They're racing pretty hard. 2 cars went down below the apron there.
I mean, you have Alpha and fresher tires. Look at the 3
the
cut under
crossover.
to the inside with 6 to go here in Charlotte.
Can Workman hold the top here and get a run?
Oh,
More
they're gonna
contact.
hit. Look at that pack trying to. Now Workman's gonna get in line here. Can he stay with the draft of the 3? Big Jim's gonna break it down the back. The 20 to the outside. That was a power move and a half.
I don't know.
I think Big Jim maybe let him go.
I don't know there. That was weird.
There was some contact in 1-2. I don't know if Big Jim maybe didn't want to pass him like that and maybe let him back go. But if they keep fooling around, I'm telling you that AD and the others. I know there's 5 to go, but
there's a car in the wall on the front stretch there too. I don't know who that was. It's a white car.
So I think 5 to go now. There would be no more manuals. So they could wreck now, but it would not be a restart.
Going down on the front stretch as we enter 3 and 4 again.
It's the back stretch tray.
Oh yeah, it's 11:30. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm tired. It's the straight. We just go with the straight.
Yeah, the straight. And here's the stretch.
Yes.
And here's turn.
Turn 5 right here.
4 to go. Still just these two though in a world of their own as Alpha passed for 3rd and that kind of slowed them down.
Oh my goodness, he's going all the way down.
We're squeezing down to the apron right here. Big Jim's gonna have a nice arc. I'm wondering if look at Workman though, he backed it off.
Is their run though is gonna be the real
still
question.
Side by side to 3 to go, and they're still side by side at the stripe. And some contact still.
Again.
If this were real life, there would be tire ups everywhere, Trey.
If this were real life, they might be down tires if we're being honest.
If this were real life, they may have already been in the wall, but Big Jim clears.
I think they'd be in the garage by now.
Can Workman stay with that draft now? 2 to go at the line. Oh, look at that 20. Just send it into 3 and 4, trying to make something happen. He lost some ground, though, I think.
He lost a lot of ground there. He's back 4 or 5 car lengths now.
I'll probably take a mistake out Big Jim. Big Jim, he's leaving a lane to that apron, making sure he doesn't touch it. He knows here at Charlotte, especially, if you touch the apron, you're going straight up the racetrack into the wall. So he's trying to get, he's just trying to keep a little bit of a lane in between the apron and his cars. He's coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go here in Charlotte. And Big Jim leads in the 3.
Well, Joe, we know something about jinxing the leader here on the last lap at Charlotte, so could it happen again? Or no?
Big Jim has a comfortable gap down the backstretch. I think he's going to break the draft. I think as long as he doesn't hit the apron in 3 and 4. Which he got down close to it. I was shocked he got that close.
Oh, Workman in the wall.
Workman tried, he hit the wall, but Big Jim off 4. Will win again, this time in Charlotte. His 2nd win of the season, joining LT as multi-time winners this season. And that was a great battle with Workman. They raced each other hard, very aggressive at times, but gotta give it up to both of them. That was an amazing battle and good strategy to Alpha to get up to 3rd there. I mean, he really was nowhere near the top 3 all race. Got 3rd, Allen 4th, Arrow 5th, Brennan gets 6th. BKR 7th, KD 8th, Koala and Glizzy the top 10. So yeah, that was a battle.
That was you got to feel bad for Workman though. Another one slipped through his fingers here.
Yeah, he's been maybe the most consistent this season.
But you got to give it to Big Jim. He did it. He was able to hold his lines, pulled away, and he ended up getting the win here. So we'll have to see what he thought about his race if he comes in here. So. Top 3, Big Jim,
Workman and Alpha.
Workman. I don't know why I forgot the name of it for a second. Workman and Alpha though, but Brennan.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? How was your race?
Kind of sucked.
Oh yeah. Why's that?
Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't even know where I finished.
Well, that's good.
I think he got 6th from what I saw. So wasn't too terrible. We got 3rd place in here though. So we'll go ahead with that. Alpha, you were my one to watch at Midway.
Mm-hmm.
And you ended up doing me pretty proud. You were kind of stuck back there. I know on the final restart it looked like you maybe missed a shift. But you used some strategy to your advantage where you stayed out a little bit longer, got some fresher tires, and drove away through the field. So take us through that because it was exciting to see you move out to third there at the end.
So yeah, my car is fast. Had the same setup that I had for Kroger Charlotte. So I knew I had a fast car. Um, yeah, I got caught up in a few things early in the race with people not letting me go. One thing, just who just can't hold the bottom and just want to just watch hit you and move you up the track. So yeah, so that was kind of annoying. But I was able to make my way through. Lost the lead pack in that final pit stop before it happened. Um, and yeah, and then on those fresh tires, I was moving, loosening the car up, moving, and then I get to BKR and the 88, and I have the pace to catch the front two because they were battling, and I had the pace to catch them before the white and everything. And so I said, just let me go. I communicated to Brennan, let me go, and tell him 88 and BKR to let me go. BKR lets me go. 88 wants to say, bro, why am I trying to let someone go with 6 to go for third? I'm like, are you gonna catch? Like my thing is like, are you gonna catch him? Are you gonna catch the front two? Because I can. Like I have the fresher tires, but he wants to block, and I moved, and look what happens. He didn't even get third. So it's whatever. Could have won, but good job to Big Jim and Workman for pulling away from the rest of the guys. So can't be mad about a third place finish after Dover, the last race.
Told you it couldn't get any worse.
Yeah.
Bardo, do you have anything?
No, I think he pretty much went over anything I was going to ask him there. So there, there it is. Big Jim, you won.
Hi.
You, I guess, in some people's words, you stole another one away from Workman there. Talk about your race.
Car was really good. I love Charlotte. It's one of my favorite tracks on the game. But yeah, me and Workman had a little bit of a scruff on pit road coming into.
Yeah, we saw that. What happened there? From our point of view, it looked like you just turned him.
Yeah, on my screen, I was under him. I pulled up to pit road, which is a big no-no in NASCAR in the first place, so it would have been a penalty in the real world as well.
Pulling up to pit right there.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that, and I mean I'm glad that he rebounded back to get second place, and we're battling for the lead pretty hard and pretty cleanly. So I was happy that happened. But yeah, on pit road it was just I went under him, and I felt like he cut across my nose, but at the same time I shouldn't have been there in the first place. So.
I do have a question. I forget what lap it was. I think it was like 5 to go or so. It looked like you passed Workman onto the backstretch. You went low, and it looked like you just stopped. What happened there?
Well, after you wreck a guy on pit road, the worst thing to do is move him back out of the groove and take the lead from him. I wanted to do it cleanly, and I definitely gave him the door going into one. I was like, that's not how this is going to go. So
okay, that's what we thought happened there, but we weren't quite sure.
Try to navigate a clean pass for the lead.
That's not, I think that's what exactly Joe said.
I think I did say something like I don't remember.
Yeah,
I do want to ask.
lines.
You're coming down to the end. You're bound with the 20. You're bound with Workman, and you get to the white flag. Is your goal at the white flag now at Charlotte to get a big enough gap so that second place is not within sending range in turn 3? Because I know, that there have been some things that have happened in the past with that.
Yeah, well, I know Workman. He wasn't happy about the pit road thing, but he's also a guy that would not have, full out wrecked me going into turn 3. He would have raced me cleanly. He would have given me a bump, obviously, because of what happened, what transpired before. But no, he wouldn't have really sent me, I don't think, like Nick did in previously.
Well, congrats on the win. That was a fun battle between you and Workman. Really fun to watch. And I don't know what's next. I'll have to find out. But Trey, you start the interview with second while I find out.
All right, Workman, our in-race reporter. I guess you could say, if we're gonna be blunt, another one slipped through your fingers there. Had a fast car. Great battling there for the win at the end with the Big Jim there. Walk us through your last half of the race.
I really don't know. Uh, I don't know if I ever had a car that could go from the back to the front so quickly. Make some. I know I told some people, hey, I apologize if I drive like a jerk like in advance, but between last race, this race now, and then Michigan is like, damn, what do we gotta get to do to get a win? Um, want to get a scheme, want to get the win in the scheme for obvious reasons. Um, but I guess I'm just gonna have to wait till August.
There it is. I mean, the one bright side there is your consistency level is at least top notch. So nothing to complain about with that. But I guess nothing really beats a win there. So, but yeah, we can't wait for you to get back here in August, and we'll be able to see what you can do there. Maybe get some redemption. Joe, you have anything?
I just want to compliment the driver in the car because that thing was moving through the field. I've never seen anyone be able to part the seas through the field like that. So
Oh, trust me, I was hot. After that whole
we did say it
period.
adds a tenth. I think it added 5 tenths.
I mean, I don't know what happened. I was just following the leader down pit road, and then all of a sudden, bam, hooked in the left rear and turned. So yeah, and then someone decided to wait about 5 seconds to get going on that restart too, and we were even farther back. So at that point, I was like, screw it. I may piss some people off here, but it's too good of a car to not be up there in the front. So sucks again, but story of my life, I guess. But I guess we'll just be patient. I think probably God's just using this as a patience tester and holding backwards. So we'll try in 3 months.
And we'll see you back in August. Some fun racetracks at the end of the season, and we'll be looking for redemption for sure. We'll be rooting for you, and have fun with your internship.
Yep, figured.
All right, so I figured out what next race is. There is going to be only probably one person that's probably excited about it. It's Watkins Glen.
Yay!
Another road
Gross.
course.
Boo.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Last road course race, we had a last lap pass, last corner drama. So we'll see if it's just like that again. We'll see if Brennan can get to victory lane at Watkins Glen. He loves that track. I don't know if anyone else in here does. So yeah, that's it. That's it from the double header for the Elite Racer Series presented by Double G Construction and Roofing. Trey, final thoughts.
Those were interesting races to watch. They're both unique in their own ways, and next time we're going to go right and left, so it'll be another fun one to watch.
I think Dover will be one we'll never forget.
Screw Dover, dude.
All right, there you go. The words of Trey Bardo. So
Screw
next
Dover.
race number 7, Watkins Glen. That will be a fun one. So until next, I think it's next Sunday. Until next Sunday, have a good one, and we'll see you for Watkins Glen.